Hi students, good morning. Are you fine students? I hope you all are fine and safe by the grace of God. Students, in the last class, what are the things we discussed? Have you remember? Very good. In the beginning of this class, we can recollect few important points about previous class portion. Okay. Previous class, we discussed about plateaus, is it? First of all, we discussed about what is plateaus. Students, what is plateaus? Plateau is a large and flat area of the land that is higher than other area. Plateau is a large and flat area that is higher than other area. Okay. Then we learned about how plateau are formed. How plateau are formed? When magma, which is located deep inside the earth, pushes towards the surface, but it fails to break through the crust. As a result, this magma ends up lifting large impenetrable rock above it. Is it? These plateaus are formed over millions of years. Then, peninsular plateau is divided into two divisions, is it? Have you remember students what are the two divisions? Fine. Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. Central Highlands lies to the north of the Narmada River. And also this Central Highlands are covers major portion of the Malwa Plateau. The western part of Central Highland is known as Malwa Plateau. It extends. The east of Malwa Plateau is known as Bandalkhand and further extension is known as Bahalkhand. Is it? Then northeastern part is known as Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay. Then the second division is Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is a largest plateau. It covers most of the South India. In which shape is Deccan Plateau? Deccan Plateau is an triangular shape. Okay. Then it is surrounded by three mountain ranges and this Deccan Plateau extends some of the states like Telangana, Andhra, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Is it? Then all these plateaus explanation where that particular plateaus are there and in the India map how to draw these plateaus. These all things we discussed in the previous class. Is it? And also I gave some worksheet. Is it students? That means some map books I gave. I hope you done. You have to keep the file. Okay. Okay students. Now let us come forward to today's class. Okay, now we are learning about our nation. Is it? From the bridge course, now we are learning our country, about our country. From there, we learned about the mountains of our nation, then the important rivers of our nation. Next, we learned about important plateaus of our nation. Today's class, we are going to learn about the plains, the great northern plains of our nation. Okay, the great northern plains of our nation. Okay, listen very careful students. These all topics are related to your 10th standard portion. So, you have to listen very well in the classes and you have to do the worksheets regularly. Okay, students? Okay, now let us come today's class. Listen very careful. The plains are flat and mostly treeless, making it for irrigation through canals. Plains are flat and most of the areas are treeless area, making it for irrigation through canals. The great plains of India are covered with one of the most productive soils of the world, the Great Northern Plains of India are covered with one of the most productive soils of the world. Plains in many areas are important for agriculture. Plains in many areas are important for agriculture because where the soils were deposited as sediments, they may be deep and fertile. So, the plains are deposited by the rivers Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Okay, the plains are deposited by some of the rivers and tributaries, which are the rivers Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra, and that particular rivers tributaries are deposited some of the sediments and form the plains. Okay, the length of the plain is about 2400 km and the width varies from 240 to 320 km. The length of the plain is about 2400 km and width is 320 km. It covers an area of over 7 lakh square kilometer. Totally, the plain areas are covers 7 lakh square kilometer. Okay. Then, the important characteristics features of sediments deposition in the plains are the Bobber plain, the Tarai tract, the Bongar plain and the Gather plain. Okay, listen. The important characteristics features of sediment deposition in the plains are the Bobber plain, the Tarai tract, the Bongar plain and the Gather plain. Just you see this picture. This is the image of the characteristics features of the sediment deposition of the plains. Okay, Bobber plain, Tarai tract, Bongar plain and Gather plain. Okay, now Bobber plain is made up of gravels and also the sediments deposited by Himalayan rivers. The Bobber plain sediments are deposited by the Himalayan rivers. This plain is not suitable for cultivation. The Bobber plain is not suitable for cultivation. Only big trees are there in this region. Only big trees with large roots are there in this region. Okay. Then the Tarai tract, it is a zone of thick forest and rich wildlife. Tarai tract is a zone of thick forest and rich wildlife. In many states, the Tarai forest have been cleared for cultivation. In many states, the people cleared that particular forest area and they used to cultivation. Okay. Then the next one is Bongar plain. The Bongar represent the upland alluvial tracts of the great plains of India. This Bongar plain is formed by older alluvium. This plain soil is dark in color. The Bongar plain soil is dark in color because it is older alluvium and this soil is rich in humus content. This soil is rich in humus content. So, this soil is suitable for agriculture. Okay, the Bongar plain soil are suitable for agriculture. Okay, then the next one is the Gather plains. Next one is the Gather plain. The new alluvium tracts along the courses of the river are known as Gather. Gather is a new alluvium. Listen very careful, students. Bongar is a older alluvium. Bongar is a Gather is a new alluvium. Gather is a new alluvium. The Gather land consists of sand, silt, clay and mud. Gather land is consist of sand, silt, clay and mud. Okay. It is highly fertile soil. This Gather plain also highly fertile soil. This soil also suitable for agriculture. Okay. Then next we are going to learn about the islands of India. Okay, next we are going to learn about the islands of India. India has two major island groups. How many major island groups are there in India? India has two major island groups. They are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. What are the two major island groups of India? Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Okay. The former group consists of 572 islands are located in Bay of Bengal and 27 islands are located in Arabian Sea. Okay, listen. 572 islands are located in Bay of Bengal and 27 islands are located in Arabian Sea. Okay, now listen students. Andaman, the first division is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in an elevated portion of the submarine mountains. Then the climate of this Andaman and Nicobar Island is hot and wet. Okay, the climate of this island is hot and wet throughout the year. This island has dense forest. And also the total area of this island group is 8,249 square kilometer. Okay, and also this island is divided into two group. They are Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman is one group and Nicobar is the other group. Andaman is in the north and Nicobar is in the south. Okay. Then Port Blair, Portblair, Port Blair is the administrative capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Listen very careful students. Port Blair is the administrative capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Then 10-degree channel separates Andaman and Nicobar Island groups. Okay, which channel separates Andaman Nicobar group? 10-degree channel. Okay, 10-degree channel separates Andaman and Nicobar group. Okay. Then just you see this map. Students. Here mention Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, this is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This island is situated in India. That is two groups of island are there. Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman is in the north. Okay, in the north that is Andaman. In the south Nicobar. The total area of this island group is 8,249 square kilometer. Okay, its administrative capital is Port Blair. Then 10-degree channel separates this Andaman and Nicobar group. Okay, then the second division is Lakshadweep Islands. The second division is Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, Lakshadweep Island is a small group of islands. Lakshadweep Island is a only small group of islands. The total area is 32 square kilometer. The total area of Lakshadweep Island is 32 square kilometer. Kavaratti is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep Island. Kavaratti is its administrative capital. Okay. These Lakshadweep Islands are separated from the Maldives Islands by the 8-degree channel. The 8-degree channel separates these Lakshadweep Islands from Maldives Islands. Okay, students, just you see this map. Here mention the Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, this map mention the Lakshadweep Islands. Students, see this map. In this map, Lakshadweep Islands are mentioned. Lakshadweep Islands are small group of islands. It is located the west coast of India. Total areas are 32 square kilometer. Kavaratti is the administrative capital. Okay. Then 8-degree channel separates this Lakshadweep from. Okay. Then this Lakshadweep was get the name Lakshadweep in the year 1973. It was named as Lakshadweep in 1973. Okay. Can you understand, students? Shall we recall the points? Today we learned about the plains and islands. Okay, plains and islands. India has two major islands. Is it? India has two major islands. They are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. Is it? From here, 572 islands are located in Bay of Bengal and 27 islands are located in Arabian Sea. Okay. What are the two divisions of Indian islands? Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Okay. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in submarine mountains. That is, which is the climate of this island? Hot and wet climate. Okay, throughout the year, hot and wet climate is there. Okay, then the total area of this island is 8,249 square kilometer. Okay, then this island is divided into two groups. Okay, these groups of islands are divided into two, Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman is located in north and Nicobar is located in south. Okay. Then Port Blair. Port Blair is the administrative capital of Andaman. Okay. Port Blair is the administrative capital of this Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Then 10-degree channel separates Andaman and Nicobar Islands. 10-degree channel separates Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Just you see this map, students. Andaman and Nicobar Islands, 10-degree channel separates this Andaman from Nicobar Islands. Okay. Then next one is the Lakshadweep Islands. Is it? Lakshadweep Islands is a small group of coral islands. It is located at the west coast of India. Total area is 32 square kilometer. The total area of Lakshadweep Islands is 32 square kilometer, which is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep Island, Kavaradhi. Kavaradhi is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep Islands. These islands are separated from Maldives Islands by 8-degree channel. 8-degree channel separates Lakshadweep and Maldives Islands. Okay. Then when this island get the name Lakshadweep in the year 1973. Okay, in the year 1973. Can you understand, students? These all things related to your 10th standard portion. So, you have to listen very careful in the video and you have to prepare 1-word question, 2-mark question and map box. Okay. Now, we will move worksheet. Okay, now you see the worksheet, students. I will give some worksheet, some fill-ups, 2-mark question and map work I will give. Dash is an older alluvium. Dash is an older alluvium. Dash is a new alluvium. Dash separates Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Dash separates Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Then dash separates Lakshadweep from Maldives. That means how much degree channel. Okay. Dash separates Andaman and Nicobar group. That means how much degree channel separates Andaman and Nicobar group. How much degree channel separates Lakshadweep and Maldives from Maldives. Okay. Then dash is the administrative capital of Andaman and Nicobar. Dash is the administrative capital of Andaman and Nicobar. Then dash is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep. Dash is the administrative capital of Andaman and Nicobar. Dash is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep. Okay. Then one 2-mark question. The 7th question is the 2-mark question. Short note on Lakshadweep Island. Short note on Lakshadweep Island. Okay. Lakshadweep Island. It is a small group of coral island. It is located at the west coast of India. Okay, I explained, is it how much square kilometer? 32 square kilometer. Which is the administrative capital? Kavaradhi is the administrative capital of Lakshadweep Islands. This Lakshadweep Islands is separated from the Maldives Islands by 8-degree channel. Okay. Then when it get named Lakshadweep? 1973. Okay, this is one 2-mark question. You have to write and learn this question. Then the next question is mark the following places in the map of India. Okay, Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep. Andaman and Nicobar in the outline map. In the video I mentioned, I showed the map also. Andaman and Nicobar Islands in one map and Lakshadweep in one map. Okay, you have to do 2 maps and these 7 question answers. Okay, students. Okay, we will meet the next class. Thank you.